Hello and welcome to my product demo of SocialRobot. As you can see, I have it up on my computer screen right now. I'm going to get into it. This is one of my first times using the product. So before we get into this, I'll mention a few things about this new link building tool. First of all, it is a link building tool similar to MoneyRobot, but it costs a small fraction of the price that MoneyRobot costs, which is $67 per month or $497 as a one-time fee. Those are the prices for MoneyRobot. This one's going to be much less. The earlier you get in on it, the better the price will be. And if you're looking for the best current price for SocialRobot, just look directly below this video. I have a link that will take you to the current best offer, and it will also qualify you for my free bonuses. It actually takes you directly to my review page, and through there you can purchase SocialRobot. Anyways, this SocialRobot can be used to build up to 800 quality social bookmarking links per campaign, and it was developed by an all-star team of marketers, including Joshua Zamora and Mike Thomas, who you may know from his website mikefrommaine.com. And it's also compatible and integrated with several premier marketing products and services, as I will show you in a moment. So as you can see over here, I don't have any projects set up, but what we're going to do is set up a project or campaign and kind of go through all of this. It's very intuitive. It kind of flows one step to the next. But the first thing you would want to do is kind of go through your options, which I've already done, and just kind of make sure you have everything set up here. You have your thread options. Just take a look at all of these, maximum threads. Make sure, and this is something that you can definitely play with as you use SocialRobot and get it to your optimal settings. A lot of this depends on your system as well, you know, your processing speed, your RAM, things like that. So I would recommend starting these off at the default settings, and then you can kind of tweak them a little bit as you go and just monitor the results basically. As time goes on, you'll get to the point where you have an optimal settings setup as far as this part goes. With the captcha solving, you can either skip sites that have captchas. I would not recommend that. What I would recommend is, like, I have a death by captcha prepaid thingy where I pay like $6 for I don't remember, a lot of captcha breaks basically. So I would recommend that. It's really cheap, and this way you don't have to miss out on any of the social bookmarks that you can build. I mean, as you probably know, a lot of websites nowadays do ask for captchas when you're creating an account. So if you skip them, you're just missing out on a lot of the backlinks and the social bookmarking links that SocialRobot can build. And you don't have to use death by captcha. I just found that to have a good price. As you can see, it's also compatible with dCapture, Image Typer, Spamvilla, Captchatronics, Mega OCR, Captcha Sniper, GSA. You know, as I said earlier, it's compatible with a heck of a lot of different products and services. You can also add your own proxies. I have not added mine just yet, but I will. I'll actually pause in a moment and add my proxies in here. But basically, your proxy provider can give you a text file, and whatever it's delimited by, you can just simply load that into here through the add proxies from file option, and it will read that file and load them in for you. For pinging, every time you can enter your ping services below. I just grabbed these out of my WordPress blog settings. These are all the websites that whenever I publish a new blog post, it will ping all of these sites. So I just copied and pasted them. You can get this list if you go on Google and search for something like WordPress ping list. There you go, ping list 2015. and you know they're all over the place. Here's one list. It's a smaller list. Actually, it's quite large, as you can see here. They're all over. Those are free. Just find one, copy and paste it into SocialRobot. Then you have indexing, link indexer. I happen to have a license for that. That's Joshua Zamora's own indexing service. I paid a one-time fee for that one. And the API key, you just copy and paste that in, and you can at any point check how many credits you have remaining for the day. So it's just going to log in and then tell me right here that I have 2,000 credits remaining. Big content search. This is another thing that's integrated with SocialRobot. I do not have an account yet. I'm going to actually do this demo without big content search, but I may get into that in a later part. If you know, this is probably going to be a multi-part demo series. You can also integrate your article spinner, which is really cool. I use the best spinner, as you can see down there. Just enter your login and password for that. And then you have social base, and you can also blacklist any URL. So what this does is basically, if you don't want to publish your link on any given domain, that could be from the social base list that we're going to take a look at later, just add that domain to this list and you will not have to worry about building backlinks to those URLs. And then finally you have logging. This is definitely something I would recommend, because if something goes wrong with the program at any point, as long as you're logging your campaigns, you can always come back and kind of see what happened. This might be the best option here, log all actions and responses. And it'll just log it to a text file inside the directory that you have SocialRobot installed in. So I'm going to go ahead and save this and grab my proxies, and then I will come right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to load in the proxies here. So I got a file from byproxies.org. I believe is the same place that SocialRobot recommends. Incidentally, I've been using them for the past year anyways, and I do recommend them as well. But you just go in here, load proxies from file, grab your text file. As you can see, as I've said, I've been using these guys for quite some time, so you can see a bunch of files in there. Grabbing the latest file, and as you can see, all I have to do is click open, and then 20 proxies successfully imported, just like that. So at this point, I'm just going to click save, and that should be enough as far as the settings go. So I'm going to start by adding a new project or campaign, and basically once I do that, all of these icons are going to light up as well. And then once you have everything set up, you can use this OneClick Posting, which is really cool because, as I understand it, you can basically do everything with the click of a button. I mean, this is highly efficient. And I will throw this in as well. This product is all about increasing the rankings for any URL, whether it's a website or YouTube video. I would recommend giving it a shot, especially for this price, because there is a money-back guarantee. So the worst thing that can happen is that you don't get results from this product. Get your money back, move on. The best thing that can happen, your rankings are increasing. You really can't go wrong there. I mean, it's kind of a win-win. So I'm going to go in here, add project, give it a name, call it YouTube Demo number 1. Sorry about this, it's from my PC. And hit OK. You can see that it shows up here on the left, and as I said, the icons have lit up. As you can see, it's a 1, 2, 3 step process. Basically, you start by registering accounts, then you confirm your emails, then you post content to those accounts that you've registered. And you know, you can always go back and use the accounts that SocialRobot registers for whatever you want, which is another cool thing. So one thing I'm going to do is go here in Social Base. I've already updated my URLs here. As you can see, it shows me the PR for each URL. If I sort them, you can see we've got some pretty high PR URLs as well. There's multiple platforms. It tells you a lot about these social bookmarks. So what I'm going to do, transfer sites to project. Then it's going to ask me which project do you want to transfer to. And I only have one project right now, so I'm going to hit OK. And that's pretty instant. So, oh, by the way, there's also filters down here, which I didn't use, but if you wanted to, you could narrow down this list, okay, and only do follows, only no follow. You could filter the page rank, say you only want to do page rank 1 and up. You can do this based on sites that do not have captcha, or you can do sites that only have captcha, and you can even do only edu and gov sites if you want. So there's some really cool filtering here as well. You can also schedule things out by adding a job. I'll probably cover that in the next part of this demo series, not this one. This time I just want to kind of run through the first campaign and do a really basic campaign. So here we are on our project screen, and you can see here that all of the URLs have been added, and it kind of tells us for each URL where we're at. We have not created any accounts, we have not confirmed, no mail confirmed, no content posted, no verified links, because we haven't started. But this is a really cool way of tracing your progress once we do get started. So let's kind of go through here and make sure we do this the right way. So what I'm going to do now is click on register accounts, and then from there we have a few different options. Automatically determine registerable sites, register on all unregistered sites, register on all failed sites, and register on all sites. I'm going to go ahead and do basically this option and this option are the same for me because I haven't registered anywhere yet. So whether I do on all unregistered or on all sites, it's the same thing. I'm just going to do all unregistered sites. So basically, okay, please enter account username for this project in the project settings tab. Okay. Alright, so here's the project settings tab. It's kind of hiding in there, so if you get stuck, hopefully you're watching this part. So this is actually the most important tab of your campaign, because this is where you're going to enter the link that you want to build, the URL that you want to build social bookmarking links to, your tags, your website title, and your description / article. Basically, you want to write a mini article in here. If you don't have any usernames or passwords handy, that is understandable. I don't either, but all you have to do is click automatically generate random settings. It will create a bunch of different usernames for you inside spin tags and a random password. So that's the password it's going to use for your accounts. Your website URL, I'm going to use google.com, but obviously this is either your video URL, your web page URL, or whatever else, any URL that you want to basically get backlinks to. And then your tags are your keywords, so you know, as many as you want. Keyword 1, keyword 2, keyword 3. Just keep those in spin tags, which looks like this. Maybe this is easier to see on your screen. Basically, spin tags opens with this bracket, and then you type your first word and enter one of those long vertical bars, then your second keyword, another bar, and so on. And then when you're done, you just close with that bracket, and then you just copy and paste it. So your niche or category can be selected from the drop down here, and then your website title and description also uses spin tags. So you can basically come up with that on your own, and then spin it, and if you have the best spinner or one of these other compatible services, you can use that to spin a plain article as well. So you wouldn't need the spin tax at all. You can, yeah. So if we want at any point, we can preview our settings. And so this would be one submission. And every time you click spin, again, it's going to give us a different combination, as you can see here, which is cool. Okay. So these basically would get posted to the social bookmarking sites. Completely different entries going to your URL again and again and again without you having to do anything at all. Another thing you can do is get content from big content search. You can scrape content as well. That would be good for website description. So over here, email verification settings, you can choose a provider, and basically what you want to do is enter any old email and password, email login and password, which I've done in advance for this Yahoo account. And then you're going to want to test the email settings, and down here it will attempt to log in. As you can see, the email login test was successful. You want to basically use one email address per project. So that's what I've done here. So basically, we are good to go just like that. We have our email address set up, and we have our settings for the social bookmarking sites, which are these here. So from there, we are ready to go back to register accounts. And actually, let me try the one-click posting, because that might actually save me this 1, 2, 3 process. I'm not quite sure. Let's go ahead and see what this is. Oh wow, that was really one click. So it's already working. Okay, that's a little too soon for me. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this because this is my first time, and basically, oh wow, this thing is fast. Okay, so that shows you how fast this program can actually work. As you can see, if you click the one-click posting option, it truly is one click, and I already have 35 successful registrations, and I can't seem to stop it. It says waiting for current threads to finish. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, in that short amount of time, all of those accounts were created. So, I mean, gives you an idea. Incidentally, we might want to end up doing the one-click posting, but just to clarify, what the one-click posting is going to do is all three of these steps. Instead of doing them one by one, it's just going to combine them into one click. So it's going to register your accounts. As you can see, that was the first thing it started to do. Then it's going to confirm emails, which is this column here. Basically make sure that the accounts were created and they stick so that they're actually working accounts. Once that is confirmed, it goes ahead and posts your content. So if you want to basically customize the process, I would recommend doing one by one. I'd probably recommend doing that for your first time using this SocialRobot, which is what I'm going to do for this demo. But again, I'm only publishing links to google.com for this demo. I'm not using one of my YouTube videos just yet, or one of my money site URLs. This is just basically a first try. What I would like to do is run step 1, 2, and 3, and then come back and kind of show you the results over here after it's complete, which will be in the second part of this demo series. So for now, let's register on all unregistered sites, which is cool because we've already created some of them. So if I select to register on all unregistered sites, it won't go over the ones that we just did a moment ago. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And here is our progress report. We can minimize it, we can pause it. It gives you the resource monitor over here, which is cool. And that's really about it. So again, if you are interested in learning more about SocialRobot, by the time I publish this video, I'm going to have a review online for SocialRobot, and the link to that product review will be directly below this video. From there, you can get the best price for SocialRobot. The price will be at its lowest point immediately following the launch, which takes place on May 21st at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Also, if you purchase through my product review site, link below this video, you will also receive all of the free bonuses that are listed. But yeah, there's several bonuses listed on my review page. You will get all of them. There's clear instructions on how to claim your bonuses as well. And that's about it for this video. I will see you in part 2. Thanks for watching.